So, class, today we're going to be going over how you are going to be able to read a text and identify main plot points by using details from the text. So, you want to be able to do that. You need to be able to identify plot points because if you're summarizing a work text for someone else, you can't just write it down word for word, and you can't just write a few words down. They're not going to get the point of what the story was about. But if you're able to identify the main points, you're gonna be able to understand the story better and remember it better. And if you're talking to someone about it or sharing what you've learned, they're gonna need to know the basics of it, and you'll be able to quickly give them a rundown of what it was about and what it contained, and you'll be able to have an educated conversation with them about it then. So you have your short stories, and you'll be working through those. I'm going to give you some examples of what a good what good plot points look like and how to support them with details. We've been reading Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Excuse me. So one of the plot points is when Harry finds out he's going to Hogwarts. That's what you would write. Harry finds out he's going to Hogwarts. If you were summarizing this book, some supporting details for that are Harry. The letters start arriving. The letters, they come in the mail, initially one or two at a time, and then it gets kind of funny, and hundreds start showing up at once through the chimney and fireplace, and owls start, showing up everywhere, and it becomes a comical scene, kind of. But that's a supporting detail. That's how Harry initially finds out, is the letters. And then another supporting detail of that is, because Harry doesn't really know why he's going to Hogwarts, Hagrid tells him that his parents were magical, and then Hagrid tells Harry that he is in fact a wizard. And that's part of Harry going to Hogwarts, is that he is going to train to be a wizard. So, 2 plot points for that. The main plot point is Harry finds out he's going to Hogwarts. 2 supporting details are the letters start arriving, and Hagrid tells Harry he's a wizard. A plot point in the end of the book is Harry confronts Professor Quirrell in the mirror of the Erised room. Sorry. And let's see. Oh yeah. So then one of the supporting details for that would be that Professor Quirrell reveals Lord Voldemort on the back of his head as he unwraps his head wrap. That's been evident in the whole book. We've seen Professor Quirrell wearing that, so it's a big reveal. We finally figure out why he wore it, and it's in fact Voldemort on the back of it. Excuse me. And another supporting detail of that, it could be several, is when they fight each other. Professor Quirrell tries to attack Harry to get the Sorcerer's Stone, but Harry has the protective spell that his mother inadvertently cast on him when he was a baby, that makes his skin burn Professor Quirrell when he tries to touch it. And so that plot point would be Harry confronts Professor Quirrell, and then 2 supporting details of that would be Voldemort is revealed to be working with Quirrell, and Harry fights Lord Voldemort / Professor Quirrell and is protected by his mother's spell. So those are 2 plot points with supporting details from Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. As you go through your short stories, remember how to do that, and just come back to this video and be able to just think through what's the most important part of your stories, and how you can support those plot points, and what's the main, bullet points of those plot points. So keep it up, and ask me if you need help in class.